My van failed its MOT inspection, and that's because of a split boot on the ball joint of the lower control arm, which is that bit just in there. Although both sides split, only this side is on the report, so I only need to fix this side. I did try and do the other side the other day, but I failed. I ended up siliconing it. This one I'm going to have a proper go, and I'm going to use a different tool to try and do it. There's plenty of videos online about getting this pinch bolt out, but it's all about Audis and what's the other one? Subarus as well. They're a pain in the ass. I've actually got a Mercedes. This is a Mercedes Vito van. So mine's going to be the only Mercedes one. This is actually rear wheel drive. So the front, I haven't got to deal with any other stuff. I am like a DIY mechanic. I've never done this before, but we're going to give it a shot. Right, I've already taken the caliper off. First of all, I need to take this bolt out, and then I can get access to that bolt. And then, is this a track rod end for the steering? You take that one out as well. So I'll do that first. Okay, that was a bitch to get out. I couldn't use the brake bar, I used my impact gun, but I had to go forward and then back to get it out, and then that broke it through. Just to mention, I've been spraying this with penetration oil. I've done a bit last night as well, and I've been doing it today as I've been taking it apart. And I've been cleaning it up as well, just to make it a little bit easier. And I've got a little file to clean out the threads a little bit. Okay, we're going to go for this one. This is 21mm. We are going to try with the impact gun, but I couldn't do it with the impact gun on the other side. I had to use the breaker bar. I've only got a Ryobi. It's not the best, but it does some jobs. Okay, this is a 16mm spline socket on there. I've got the breaker bar braced against that. Just to mention that pinch bolt, so it's a 21mm normal socket one side, and then the other side is a 12 point. The only one I could get on was a 5/8 ring spanner here. So then I did buy on Facebook Marketplace secondhand. These are 12 point sockets in Imperial, so that one is 5/8. That fitted okay. On Amazon I bought these as well. They turned up yesterday or today, I can't remember. So these are the spline sockets. I didn't even know these existed, and they can go on anything really. So the 16mm on that one. And then the actual reason why I wanted to film this to help anyone out is because I bought this tool here. Now this is a ball joint press and U-joint removal toolkit that I actually bought on Amazon as well. I'll put links in the description if you need these. So that is the tool right there. So it's like a big G-clamp. Now I actually see someone use this on YouTube, and they was using it to, or implied you could use it to get these type of ones out. Basically ones with bolts and bushings that get seized in. Now this particular one isn't too bad, but on the other side it is totally seized in. I couldn't get it out at all. And I was whacking on it with a hammer just as much as I could, but you can't get that much force on it. Now the clamping pressure on these type of things, I think on a normal like G clamp, see like these, you can get like I think it's up to like 5,000 newtons of force, which is more than a little hammer just going like that. So I should be able to push this out. I could probably just carry on drifting it out with a punch or something, but I want to demonstrate that this would actually work. So in there, can you see? I don't know whether it'll focus or not. So I've lined it up so like that. And then it's just, I've left a nut on this side. And I'm just going to wind it in to push it out. I was just pulling on that and then it cracked. So it popped, and then the nut, it's all the way down to the edge there. So I'm going to undo this, and then I'm going to put this back on. Now I've got that nut out of the way. I'm going to push it out the rest of the way, hopefully. Okay, we're getting there. Now, I did ask on a Facebook group about this, and more than enough people said about heat. Now, you see this, I think this is called a steering knuckle. That's like cast. I don't fancy putting heat on that. Not a significant amount of heat anyway. I did try a little bit of the blowtorch, like a plumber's one, but someone had said on there as well, you need a proper kit like oxyacetylene or something to actually heat it up properly. I think it's cast aluminium. Yeah, didn't fancy that. And a few people said use a bigger hammer, because I was using something like this before. But now I've got a 4-pound hammer like this. I think it's 1.8 kilograms. And I've got a coach bolt, and that's just to finish off the last little bit. So that is what we was dealing with. Now I will clean that up. Someone said to Dremel inside there as well, so I'm gonna do that. And then I would normally put copper slip on stuff, but because this is 2 different materials, I'm gonna put some ceramic grease when I put it back together. Goes without saying, when you're doing these kind of things, I've got my hydraulic stand, safety first, as well as a jack stands just there, and then I've got blocks of wood under there, so there's no way that this can drop down on my legs. I'm guessing that's all you was here for. You and you're off to crack on. If you haven't left already, then give us a thumbs up. I'm going to carry on. I will keep on filming, but then again, I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm kind of like just guessing, and I've just picked up a few tips from YouTube videos, and that was my one that I thought was going to work. I didn't know before I started filming, but it has helped me a lot. I'm struggling to get the ball joint out now, so I've just rammed that in, trying to knock it out. Now, do I need to go and buy a pickle bar? Right, I was ready to give up there. I thought I needed one. Is it a pickle bar or one of them spreader things, whatever they are? It just wasn't having it. And then I thought, all right, fuck it. Let's get this and just crack it on there. Yeah, what I've done there, I've got this. Stuck it under there, through there. Just look, it's resting over here, and then I just pulled it down. We are bloody free. Look at that. Okay, I'm all cleaned up. I've got in the hole as well, jam roll. Maybe I should go on the top there as well. But now I need to cut that off. That might be easier. I'm going to clean that up and then smash it through with more grease. Yeah. I know this is like on its way out. I mean, it's solid, but I mean that bit's not brilliant, is it? But it's painful to know that if I undo that bolt and the other bolt, I could just put a whole new one of these in. But we just need to get it for its MOT. And then I know how to do this now. So I'll be that much quicker if I ever need to replace the whole thing. maybe you're right. That's the old one. That is the split. Just there. There you go. Now, in my little selection box, it looks mostly like this one. The hole at the bottom, that looks pretty much exactly the same. The hole at the top, that one's smaller, but it's rubber, so it'll stretch, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's put these on. Is that it?